In the land of Hyrule, there echoes a legend. Oh, god damn it. A boy, after battling evil and saving Hyrule, crept away from the... Done with the battles and once waged war across time, he embarked on the journey in a journey in search of a beloved and invaluable friend. There, I got that one. A friend with whom he parted ways and finally fulfilled his destiny and blah 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 blah. How are you supposed to read those? But, anyways, welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to Majora's Mask. Now, as of this recording, I just put up the finale of Mega Man Legends, and now we're gonna play Majora's Mask. Kind of similar games, the Mega Man Legends series and the Ocarina of Time and Majora's Mask. They're both duologies, I guess is the term. They're not trilogies, they're only 2 games, but it kind of seems like they should have been 3. You know, there's definitely that push years ago to get a Mega Man Legends 3 on 3DS. And I always kind of felt that, you know, there should have been a 3rd game after Majora's Mask, because the friend that they mention is Navi, Link's fairy from Ocarina of Time. That's the one he's searching for. Any spoilers, he doesn't find her in this game. So it kind of leaves a little bit of a cliffhanger. Seemed like there was supposed to be a 3rd game, but there never was. And obviously, we're playing the 3DS version, but I'm playing this through an emulator, because, well, I don't want to get my 3DSs modded, because I have, like, the special Zelda ones. And I don't feel like buying another 3DS just to have it modded just so I can record this. So, emulation seems like the most practical way to do it. Would be nice if the Switch had some kind of 3DS player, you know, like back in the, back in the days when there's the Game Boy player, and there's the Game Boy Advance player for the GameCube. We never got a DS player, I don't think. No, we didn't get a DS player. So it'd be nice to get like a 3DS DS player for the Switch. They could do it. You know, you could have your TV as the top screen and the Switch itself as the bottom screen. Could you do it that way? They probably could have done it with the Wii U too. Anyways, here we are playing Legend of Zelda. And I'm using a Xbox 360 controller. And it's going to be a little weird because the buttons, at least the face buttons, or what they're actually called, are switched. So my, the A button on the controller is the B button for Nintendo, and the B button is the A button, and the same thing for the X and Y, they're both switched. But the actual placement is the same, like the upper button, if it tells me to press the upper button, it's the same upper button on the controller, it's just differently labeled. But anyways. So yeah, we're playing Majora's Mask. And hopefully we don't get too many slowdowns. I was playing this earlier and there's a lot of slowdowns, especially when I tried to capture from the same machine. So right now I'm running an Elgato and using my old laptop for that, capturing the video and the audio, because the emulator seems to run fine if I'm just playing the game, but as soon as I try and do anything else, it goes through a crawl. Like even when we're playing at native resolution. We're actually playing at double native resolution right now. So it looks a little better than it would on the actual 3DS. Apparently people can go up to 5 times, but like my computer's pretty new, you know, it's got like a 1070 graphics card, but I get like a lot of slowdown if I try and play with it up to like 4 or 5 times. And yeah, we've been turned into a Deku scrub. This first episode is going to be pretty long. Basically, just going to try and get through this first cycle where we're kind of set up for the rest of the game. And there's, so we get separated. I think yeah, this is Tattle, and her brother is Tail. So, Tattle, Tail. I'm just gonna try and be through this text as fast as I can. Alright. So there's some changes, and oh yeah, this is an interesting thing. This is like that grass that normally Keaton would appear out of, but obviously we can't get the Keaton mask like before this, and we can't return to this area with the Keaton mask because the door kind of locks behind us. So it's interesting that there's like Keaton grass there. And Link just gives us a weird look. It's like, seriously, you sticking me with one of these stupid fairies again? As annoying as Navi was in the original Ocarina of Time, I think Tattle is even more annoying in this one. Now I don't think I've said it before. No, because I did try and record this earlier, and so if I repeat myself, forgive me. But the reason I'm playing this, and let's talk to this guy first. Yeah, okay, we already did this. So yeah, you probably know that that is most likely the Deku Butler's son, who probably had a run-in with Skull Kid. But what I was going to say earlier was the reason I chose this game, like I was probably going to play it anyways, but the reason I chose it so soon is because of the Game Grumps playthrough of this on the original SNES. And here's another change. You get the Sheikah Stone. Let's talk to the Sheikah Stone. You're way too soon, kid. Alright. Go up here and talk to the salesman. Happy Mask salesman. Who I'm not sure is... I think it's the same Happy Mask salesman from Ocarina of Time. I don't see why I couldn't. I used to think for a while that if you went from Hyrule to Termina and you were just a normal person, you got turned into like a tree, like the butler's kid did. What? Excuse me. I think that's pretty much just the Majora mask, like Skull Kid thing. It's not like in the Lost Woods. Although I think you do have to go through the Lost Woods to get here. I don't know where I got that from, but maybe some Did You Know video or something. I don't know. Anyways, you know the deal. Happy Mask Salesman wants us to get his Majora's Mask back. He's got like a Ninja Turtle here. He's got some creepy demon guy. He's got, I think this mask is like the old Gibdo mask from the Ocarina of Time. And of course he's got the Mario mask. That would be interesting if, you know, you could play as Mario in this. Or you could transform into Mario. What would he be? Would it be Link Mario? Or he'd be Mario Link. Right? Because you're Deku Link, Goron Link, Zora Link. So he'd be Mario Link? That'd be weird. Alright, yep. 72 hours. Skull Kid. Great Fairy. Got it. Alright, Moment of Truth, and Yeah, we're good. Oh! Bad doggy. Bad doggy. Alright, so obviously here we got Cafe, I think his name's Cafe, wearing the Keaton mask, who's mailing a letter. We'll talk to Cafe much later on. And if you rang this bell here, normally if he was inside, he'd come out. But if you try and get in his house while he's outside, he just runs in before you even had the chance. He's like super quick for a little kid. Here he goes! Go, Cafe, go! And he's fast. Alright, we'll talk to you much later, dude. Alright, so we're in Clocktown. We have some time to go. But let's go to the Great Fairy first. Oh, didn't need to. Ah, well, we gotta talk to him anyways. Yeah, it's the Deku salesman. Yeah. So annoying, you gotta watch that cutscene every time. Now, another change. What are you up here, dog? You're not supposed to be up here. Anyways, another change is that bird statue used to be up here, but obviously it's over there now. And the bank person... Oh, we're just gonna activate the statue anyways. Even though we weren't anywhere near it. Sure. Why not? But anyways, as I was saying, the bank person, who for a long time I thought was a girl. But apparently it's a guy, I think. I don't know if they ever call out their gender. So, I don't know. I don't want to gender label you bank person. I'll just keep calling you bank person. But yeah, I used to think they were a girl. Some people say it's a guy. They can be whatever you want to be. It's, you know, whatever year it is in Zelda world. There goes the postman. But we got a date with the Great Fairy. So let's go up here. Obviously, there's North Clocktown. Not much changed. It is it's a lot nicer, I think. A lot more colorful, a lot brighter. At least from what I remember in the original version. And of course, we could play some Deku games, but we're not going to. It's not at all important. I think at the most you might get like a heart piece, or like a heart piece, a full heart, but a heart piece. Alright, so a lot of this we're going to try and catch up to where the Game Grumps are. And I forget if I probably, you know, trailed off and lost where I was, but the reason I decided to place this so early is because the Game Grumps were playing it, and Aaron seemed to have a lot of trouble with the game, you know, and it's a little... I know he's frustrated, but it's a little frustrating for me, because I've played this so much. Like, I just want to, you know, watch over his shoulder and say, oh, Aaron, you know, if you only you had, you know, an item that could do this, you could progress here, you know? Not be too obvious, but, you know, just kind of guide him. You know, like, I don't want to be like, oh, you don't know about the red arrows? Oh, you know, I don't want to be like that. Alright, so we're gonna do the bombers thing. Surprised Nintendo didn't change these guys' name. Also, where are your parents' kids? Because these kids are out all day and all night. And I just noticed that, do they have like a little cuckoo? Is it cuckoo? Or cuckoo? They call it cuckoo in the Game Grumps thing. But they have like a little chicken on their shirts, I think. Can we see? Can we see your little chicken shirt? Or no, it's not. What is that? It's like an hourglass with a 3? Are you even number 3? Are you number 3, dude? Oh, I can't tell, you're sitting against the wall. Alright, so we got the first bomber guy. And of course we're in the... It's gonna do this every time. Yeah, there's a creepy mask up above the mayor's office. East Clocktown. You know, I could probably brute force this, but, you know, we might as well go through the whole thing and do it. Another thing they've added is these posters. This guy, tell me if I'm wrong, but this looks like one of the fish people from Breath of the Wild. Is it just me, or... Oh, these are some pose. Okay, that's what it was. I was wondering what that was. This I'm not too sure. Oh, it's the Dark game. Like the Arrow games, the Target. And that's just a creepy moon. Some kind of Nightmare Before Christmas thing. I believe there used to be a kid up here, but he's been moved. I know there is another one up here. Yep, here he is. Alright, I got you. Nope, don't want to do that. I used to think as a kid this bell did something. I used to try and hit it as hard as I could. Like, I'd put, like, the Goron bomb and stuff by it. And, like, it just did nothing. I think it's just there for decoration and nothing else. It's kind of weird. You think you'd get, like, a heart piece out of it if you hit it hard enough. Anyways, here's the juggler guys. They don't do anything. I used to remember them being on the other side of this pole, or closer to it. Oh, there's the mailman. Oh, we could have had a chance to check out the mail. Never mind. We'll do that later. The construction workers. And here's the little kid doing his best Solid Snake impression. And we're gonna go over here, back to the laundry pool. We get another kid. Now, one of these kids, either this, the one we just got, or this one here, I'm not too sure, but I think they're different from where they used to be. I think it's the one in the main South Clocktown area here. I don't remember there being a kid there. There might have been a kid in the laundry pool. I'm not too sure. Or maybe they just doubled up on a couple of the areas. It's been a little while since I played either version of this. Like, the last time I played this, the 3DS version, is when it originally came out. And before that, the N64 version, maybe played it just before the 3DS version came out, just to, like, so I can have, like, the comparison. Alright, so we gotta pay attention here, because I fucked this up when I was playing by myself before. No scrubs. Don't want no scrubs. So, how's the song go? Scrub can't get no love from me? So, I don't know. But these kids don't want no scrub either. Alright, so they're just going to tell us the code once because they're racist against scrubs. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. No, it's not. It's 2, 5, 3, 1, 4. 2, 5, 3, 1, 4. 2, 5, 3, 1, 4. 2, 5, 3, 1, 4. 2, 5, 3, 1, 4. 2, 5, 3, 1, 4. What's the code again? Oh yeah, 25314. 25314. Hey kid, 25314. 25314. Alright, thank God. Because when I was testing this out earlier, I totally blanked on what the code was, and the kids would not tell me again. The little shits. But anyways, we're gonna go to the observatory and get the moon thing. Also, another addition, they've got like all these chalk drawings around. I guess this one's like an arrow, it's supposed to be like a little hint. And how did those fish get down here? You know, I'm wondering, how did those fish get down here? Because I don't think there's any way for them to get down there, is there? Oh, maybe they came through here. And of course we can fight this Skulltula, but we're just gonna go around. Deku Link is not the greatest at combat. I also keep wanting to move the controller up, because I keep thinking that I'm somehow playing this on the 3DS again. Because I actually use the motion controls. I know a lot of people don't like the motion controls, but I don't mind it. Now let's get some rupees. Good rupees there. There's the... I was going to call him a skeleton, but he's a scarecrow, not a skeleton. We'll probably use him later to try and advance time, but never again after that. Alright, let me get my moon tier, dude. Alright, up. And so zoom in is A, but it's actually B for me. Alright, here comes the moon tier. And we're actually doing really good for, like, performance-wise. I remember when I was playing this earlier and trying to capture it from the same machine, like, the game just, like, slowed down the dog shit. There we go. Oh yeah, so unfortunately we will have to use the mouse or the trackpad, in my case, for the bottom screen half the time. Sometimes, like when it's just an inventory thing, you can just use the controller, but most of the time if you need to interact with the lower button or the lower screen, you have to use the mouse because it was a touchpad or a touchscreen. Alright, so we got the moon tier. We're gonna go back and we're gonna give it to the dude. Just as soon as we get out of here. And we can go over there and get some stuff, but not right now. Alright, so for now, yeah, we can head over there. He'll still be over there, and we can go do a little exploring, and then we'll advance the time. And probably do a little more time killing after that. Alright, dude. Now, this is another improvement from, oh, I didn't mean to do that. From the N64 to the 3DS version. So we don't have to equip the moon's tier to what would have been a C button. We can just select it from our inventory, and we can do that with the controller. So that's super convenient. Alright, we got the deed to his little flower spot. And we're gonna have to watch him fly away. Oh, okay, so we can skip some cutscenes too. That's a nice improvement. Alright, so let's go get this heart piece. Yeah, I know, we can't go up there yet. Alright, so we got 1/4 of a heart. Also, I think it's bullshit that in some of the later games, now, like, heart pieces are only worth, like, 1/4 of a heart instead of... Or not a quarter, like a fifth. They're worth a fifth instead of a quarter. So you gotta get even more heart pieces. Just to get up to, you know, what you would normally. See over there, there's the kid. He's back over there for some reason. So yeah, we couldn't enter the inn at night, but we can just break in on the top floor. And no, we can't go in there. We can't go in the Goron's room. We can go in this main room, though. Oh, these guys are playing cards. Oh, okay. What do you got? He's got 3 hearts. Red, green, and blue. He's got the same. Ah. This is kind of weird, you know? You got, what, 8? Yeah, 8 beds here. And then the other rooms are like 1 bed each. Or something like that. And this is the only other guest room. Like, this is the special guest room. And this is actually a staff, like, living, like, that's where they live. And so is this here. This is the grandma's room, in case you didn't notice. We could advance the time here. But first, let's go. We can stop spinning and open the door. Also, it's kind of cute how Deku Link just kind of jumps and grabs the knob. But we can go to the toilet guy here. We can give him some paper, because we don't need this anymore right now.
Yay!
Also, is it just me or does that guy sound like one of the Beatles? I don't know, maybe it's just me. I think it's just because how he says yay. But anyways, here's the kitchen. We have fresh fish and fresh bugs. Got some, looks like onions. Some soup that's somehow not cooking. With no fire, but somehow it's still glowing. And some like turnips and tomatoes or something. Some white carrots, whatever those are. Because these are spices. Alright. So I think yeah, that's gonna do it for now. So let's go talk to Granny and see if we can advance the time. She might tell us no. Okay, we're too late. So we gotta go talk to the Scarecrow. Let's go find the Scarecrow. Let's go find the Scarecrow. And obviously there's the treasure chest game, the target game, and the bomb game. Here's the milk bar, one of my favorite places, but we can't go in there because we're a little kid. Now let's go this way. So we're gonna have to go through 2 loading screens instead of 1. I'd be really interested to see this game redone in like an HD and like cut out these like transition areas, because like the whole thing could just be one area. Well, maybe not, because the town out in the field is actually smaller than the town actually is going, you know, inside it. I seem to remember these dancer girls, them being identical, but now they have like a red dress tunic thing and a blue dress tunic thing. Maybe that's just me. Anyways, to the general store. Oh, actually, let's go back over here. Can we go in here? Oh, we can. Just want to check this out. No, he doesn't have anything right now. I guess we'd have to come back the next day if we wanted the bomb bag. Okay. So we're gonna advance the time, and I'm gonna, yeah, just cut to that right now. Alright, so he's gonna peace out, and we're finally back. We're on the night of the final day, and yeah, let's go check this out. Check this out again. Oh, we can't because it's not quite time yet. Ah, we don't care. But anyways, so we have a few hours to kill until we can actually get up there and get the ocarina back. So, oh, you know what? Let's make some money, because I was checking in the last time I was playing this, because now we can go over here. We can go get this chest here. We got 50 rupees there. And where is that? Okay, it's down there. So we got 89 rupees, and I think we can only hold 99 right now. So let's go deposit those. Alright, so, and I think that's another nice thing. Instead of having to set it to whatever your max rupees is, it just starts as max rupees. So that's very convenient. A lot of like nice little quality of life touches they did for this game when they redid it. And we can also make it all the way over here to the top of this stall. And I know it doesn't look like it, but Deku Link can actually climb up here. And we can go get this chest, which is more rupees. And we're gonna go deposit those. Now I know you're saying, but it's only 20 rupees. What's the point in depositing just 20 rupees? Well, I'll tell you in just a second. So deposit these. Now we have 109 in the bank. It's already more than we can hold. So now we're gonna go into the inn. And I think you'll find that the inn is pretty much completely deserted. Other than this Goron here, which is still sticking around here, but I believe everybody else has evacuated right now. But now we can go into this room, which is Anju's room. Or Anju. No, I think it's Andrew. Not Andrew, but Anju, like A-N-J-U. I think is how you spell her name. But here's her wedding dress with her weird wedding mask. I don't know, this game's all about masks. But right over here we have a chest. And inside the chest is 100 rupees, which is more than we can carry. Right now, see? It maxed out at 99. So let's go deposit these. And I think we'll take a shortcut here. Kid, where are your parents? Fucking go home. Well, you're about to die anyways, so I don't care. Okay, yeah, this way. And we're gonna go deposit some money. And yeah. Now we have the money deposit. And here you go, 99 rupees. Now we got 208, and we have saved up over 200, so now we got the adult wallet. So it's only the first cycle, and we've already got the adult wallet, which is awesome. After that, I think it's the giant wallet, which holds like 999, something like that. I like that they did away with the wallet thing in Breath of the Wild. So, oh, and now it's basically time for the main event. So let's go in here, we'll fly up here, and hopefully we don't fall. Are we gonna be in the cutscene? No. It's a pre-rendered cutscene. I was kind of hoping, little Deku Link would be just kind of frozen in the air there. And now we can go up to the top of the clock tower, I guess is what it is. Yeah, it's a clock tower. Oh, poo! You started us way back here. Alright, not with a huge deal. Alright, so here we go. Now we fight the Skull Kid. Oh, can we skip this? No. No, won't let us skip. So I guess the minor cutscenes will let us skip and not the main ones. Also, I really need to get like a Majora's Mask, like, I don't know, what you call it, like prop. Like I have like the Master Sword. I should also get the Ocarina of Time. I like it when you can get like stuff, that's like in the games and stuff, when people produce it. Obviously, it wouldn't have all the magic powers and stuff. Alright, I'm gonna blow my snap bubbles at you. And he drops Ocarina of Time. That's weird. Here, Ocarina looks pretty small, right? Now it's like 4 times its size. And now it's back to normal. Hope you caught it. Because I accidentally went over it a little too much. And picked it up. Alright, can we skip Zelda? If I stop stuttering? Alright, Zelda. Give me that flute. Give me that flute. I know it's an ocarina, but it is a flute too. Oh yeah, okay, so this is gonna be murder on me. Alright, so it's Y, which is actually X for me, but it's still the left button. And then L and R are the same. So X, L, R. X, L, R. I'm gonna take a drink while it's doing this. Where's my water? Oh, press buttons. Excuse me. Oh yeah, and well, it's a good thing on the 3DS, but on here, I'm not sure, is it coming up in the capture or not? Yeah, it is. Okay, that's a shame. But anyways, on the 3DS version, the Ocarina has its own button, which is nice. But unfortunately, we have to use the mouse to use it, so. So what was it? Is this... There we go. I don't know why I didn't register that first note, but okay. Here we go, we're gonna go back in time. Gotta go back in time. Gonna go back in time. There you go, a little Back to the Future for you. Danny and Aaron can sing on their Let's Plays, why can't I? I wonder if Link has to go through all of this every time he goes back in time. Because I don't think that was in the N64 version, that little cutscene. Alright. So we've gone through the first cycle. We came up pretty well. I mean, I think the only thing we could have done different is we could have played the Deku game, which I'm not going to play because, again, you don't get much out of it. We're not going through for 100% completion, but we are going to get all the masks. Because those are fun to get. It's a kind of a pain in the ass just to get, you know, random heart pieces scattered all over. And where did that giant organ come from? Like, that wasn't there a second ago, and the Sheikah stone is dancing in the background. Also, it's funny, this thing has like 300 keys on it, and he's only using 3 of those 300. Alright, so X, Y, R for me is Y, X, R. There we go. So now we have the Song of Healing. And I wonder if we can skip this one. No? Okay. Alright. Bye, Deku Scrub. Is it Deku Scrub or Deku Shrub? I forget. I know the kids called us a scrub. But are they actually called Deku Scrubs or are they Deku Shrubs? Because shrubs would make more sense, right? Because they're plant people? And now we got the mask. So if we ever want to turn into that thing again, we can. And that's kind of a shame, because we have 4 buttons on the bottom screen for our disposal, but we can only use 2 of them with the controller. Otherwise we have to use the mouse. Don't tell me my mask! You didn't get it back! Oh no, what have you done? If you leave that mask out there, terrible things will happen. Oh yeah, this is a thing I think has been retconned in like later games, but apparently like the Twilight, like the evil ones from Twilight Princess, like the bad like magic using people, they created the Majora's Mask, I think. That might be just a theory. A Legend of Zelda 3. 3? Oh, god damn it, I screwed it up. Anyways, you know what I mean. That whole Matty Patty thing. Did you know Matt Pat was one of the Transformers in the Titan's Return cartoon? They're on him. Why couldn't it have been me? Couldn't it have been me because I have 0 followers, that's probably why. He probably has like 1 million. Alright. Get your mask back. Oh yeah, there's another quality of life thing. He just gives you the bomber's notebook. So you don't have to go through that whole stupid bomber hide-and-seek bullshit again. It also marks in the notebook every time you do something, which is a little annoying, but, you know, if it's your first time playing this game, it's actually pretty helpful. Alright, thanks dude. Hey, where'd your giant organ go? And I don't mean the one in your pants, I mean the one that was over here up against the wall. Alright, see you later, dude. And the thing wants to talk to us. Ooh, that's kind of weird. I thought it was like a broken TV or something. Anyways, the Chica stone thing gives you hints, but we don't need hints. We're a master at this game. Alright, let's crack out the ocarina. And, what's the slowdown? I think it's this one? Yeah. The Reverse Song of Time? I believe that's correct. Yeah, there we go. Slow down. So I want to press B, which is A to confirm. Yes, okay. I didn't want to have to type that in again. Alright. Now we're at slowdown time. And we're a regular Link. So now everybody's moving a little slower. Sometimes the walk cycles are a little weird. If you look really closely, it kind of looks like he's walking on ice or something. Because he's not moving as fast as he should, but he's still doing the same, like, motion. You know what I mean? Alright, let's see if I can get this as Link. If I miss here, I'm just going to grab it as the Deku, because it's actually easier. Ah, nice, we got it. When I was doing this before, I kept failing. I did this like 5 times and missed this normal Link. Alright, now let's go talk to the Great Fairy again, which I believe is something that they neglected to do on the Game Grumps playthrough, because otherwise they would have got the Great Fairy Masks, which is what we're going to go do right now. Alright, Great Fairy. Come out and play again. There you go. Alright, so she's gonna heal us up a little bit, which they always do. All I was missing was a little bit of magic energy. And she's gonna give us the Great Fairy Mask. Okay, later, scary lady. Alright, so we're all set, I think, for the most part. Is there anything else? We have no reason to talk to the bomber kid because we already got the notebook. Let's go get this heart piece up here. You can just jump up here. Oop. You can actually climb up that slide if you're really careful, but we're not going to do that. There we go, we got another piece of heart. I think we almost got a full heart piece. Or full, yeah, full heart. Can we do anything in the mayor's office? Wait, what? Oh, 10 a.m. Okay, we gotta wait till 10 a.m. to go in there? Oh, we're not gonna wait till 10 a.m. I don't think we can do anything in there right now anyways. Can we? No, probably not. Let's... Oh, no, that opens at 8. Where else we can go? I don't think there's anything else left for us to do in town. So we'll just go to the south, and then we'll go into Termina Field. Alright? Yeah. Yeah, that sounds good. Oh yeah, apparently, even though we're a kid, oh, just because we have like a sword and stuff, he lets us go? Okay. On you, buddy. Termina Field. Looks better in this version, and also somehow worse, because you really see how plain, like it's just a picture layered over and over again. And repeated over and over again. It's a very sparse landscape. I mean, we could, yeah, we might as well. So let's go to our masks. Okay, let's hope if we use the correct button. Alright. So we turn into Deku Link. And we gotta go through this the first time, but we can skip it every other time. Let's go up here. And... oh, there's something up here. Oh, there's Ruby. Okay. But can we go up here? Oh, do we need the beanstalk? Yeah, I think we need the bean thing. Okay, never mind. I don't think there's really anything else for us to get here. Let's go to the... oh, we gotta... god damn it. So we gotta sit through this cutscene too. Can we skip this one? No. No. Or maybe it's not the cutscene yet. Basically just Tattle telling us how she and Tail met the Skull Kid. We can't skip, unfortunately. Okay, so we're gonna sit through this. Because who knows, there might be somebody in the world that hasn't seen this, or maybe you just want to see it in the slightly better 3DS graphics. Well, it gives me a chance at least to check, make sure I've been recording this whole time and stuff. This Skull Kid and his little beak face. And I think... can we skip it now? No, still. Because I seem to remember that I accidentally skipped this when I was playing earlier, but I guess not. It looks like we did a little bit of slowdown there. That's unfortunate. And I don't see how this is a trick, because he pretty much knocked out the Happy Mask salesman there. And then he goes and steals his shit. Alright, so onward. Yeah, getting a little slow down there, but hopefully not too bad. If it gets worse, then I'll just end up just dropping it down to native resolution. That's about the most I can do. There we go. I think we can climb up here. No, we gotta take out. We can shoot him as a Deku. There's something coming at us. Alright. Up we go. I think with this we can now have... Yeah, now we have 4 hearts. Nice. We could also go that way, but we're not going to. I think there's like another shooting gallery and a fishing spot, I think, down that way. Which doesn't really interest us. We're just kind of going for the main areas and stuff. Oh, it's Kokoriko or something? The owl guy. It doesn't actually do that much in this game. Oh, right. Okay, so it's R and then the upper button and then the right button. R, then the upper button and the right button. I more have to look at the lower screen, like where it highlights the buttons, than what they actually say. And this is yet again another nice quality of life upgrade they did from the original game. Not only are there more of these owl statues, but you can save. And in the original game, when you saved here, it would kick you back out to the main title screen, I believe. Yeah, it'd have to. Because whenever you resume, that's it. You lose that save and you have to save again. Otherwise, you go back to the last time you did like the full like cycle reset, going back in time thing. But I believe Aaron knows that. When the one that I was watching today, I think to know that you can basically save at any time. You just have to also quit at that time. So we can go up here, and there's nothing for us. Okay, never mind. Let's go Deku mode, and let's hop across with lily pads. And the water in this version looks like piss. Like it literally is just like piss water. Like I seem to remember it was purple before. We don't have to be Deku-ing. Although we probably are faster at Deku-ing. Wouldn't be surprised if we are. This one's not too much improved. A lot more colorful. No, we don't have to go up here first. We have to do... This would have been nice quality of life if we could have avoided this, but we have to go in here, then we go back out, then we go back in. Kind of annoying. Alright, follow the monkey. Nope, go this way. And we go to the right, so left, then right, then right again, and then straight, so left, right, straight, and then left, And then left again. Alright. Slight slow down there. Nope, got nothing for you, lady. Yeah, it's really interesting how they reuse character models from Ocarina of Time. Like, obviously these two, like, potion hags, they were originally, like, the witches, like the Gerudo witches that were, like, what's the name? Ganondorf's nurse mothers, but now, in this, you know, at least in Termina, they have nothing to do with Ganondorf. They're just kind of like crazy witches in their rooms, hanging out in the swamp, making potions from mushrooms and other stuff. Alright, so now that we have the potion, alright, you can just follow him again. I didn't remember it all. I remember his right, or his left, and then right. Yeah, right, left and right. Then right again. Right, okay, let's see. And then we go straight. Yeah, and then we go left, right. We go left. Yeah, we go left. And then left again, okay. So it's left, right, right, straight, left, left. Alright, once again. Okay, press B when I wasn't supposed to. Okay, press A, and then we can just give her the potion. Oh yeah, that's one thing I don't like about this game, is that we have to organize our inventory ourselves. I liked how everything had its predefined spot in the original game. I guess, you know, maybe it's better for speedrunners, I guess. If you know you're starting from, like, the top left or something. You can arrange your inventory to fit your needs, whatever's fastest for you. But, yeah, I think that's gonna do it for us with this part. Because we needed to get her up and running so that we can go for the boat ride. And we're gonna go turn into Deku Link again. And we're gonna hop across this water. So to the boat house, or the Swamp Tourism Center. Now I remember this guy's actually Tingle's father. And I seem to remember we used to be able to get, or we used to have to get the Picto Box from him, but now she gives us it. Maybe I'm misremembering it, maybe not. Oh yeah, also the Picto Box has its own button. Not really, it's just the look button. But let's look anyways. I'll move that noise off again. But yeah, we can look around. And I seem to remember we could upgrade the Picto Box from like black and white to color. Or maybe I'm just confusing that with Wind Waker. But here we have like a nice waterfall. Yeah, this reminds me of like that Pokemon Snap level. There's like a river level in Pokemon Snap. Unfortunately here we can only take one picture. Let's take a picture of you. Yeah, we'll keep that one. Good enough. We even remember to show it. Alright, so he's dead. Because for some reason there's giant horns on this thing that just impaled and killed him. Also, these weird cactuses. Why are these weird cactuses here? I don't remember those. Alright. Finally at the Deku Palace. Alright. Let's go, little monkey dude. Alright, so... You know, I don't think we've taken a break, so let's, you know, split it here. And on the next episode... you know, let's save too. On the next episode, we will tackle the Deku Palace.